Good morning, everyone. My name is Josephine Hewlett. The topic that I've selected is countable and uncountable nouns. The student's level is beginner. Let's begin. Good morning, class. The topic for today is countable and uncountable nouns. For the last couple of classes, we've been learning about nouns. It's a person, it's a place, like a school, or it's a thing. And today we're learning about food nouns. We've also learned about plurals and singulars. We know when something is plural, we add an S at the end or an ES to make it plural. But not all nouns can be made plural. And that's what we're learning today. First, let's look at countable nouns. Countable nouns are things that can be counted using 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. When we are using countable nouns, we can use a or un or the in front. A tomato. A potato. When a countable noun is plural, as we've learned, we can add S and ES to show that there's more than one. Strawberries. One strawberry. Many strawberries. When we are using countable nouns, we can ask how many, and that will let us know it is a noun that can be counted. Let's look at a few examples. We have one apple, an apple. It is a countable noun. 2 apples. 3 apples, many apples. How many apples? 2 apples. Potato, 1 potato. A potato. Or the potato. Plural, 5 potatoes. Here we have the ES to make it countable and plural. How many potatoes? 5 potatoes. 1 carrot. 8 carrots. Many carrots. How many carrots? 8 carrots. 1 pepper. How many peppers? Many peppers. If we cannot count how many, we use many. Can anyone give an example of a noun that is countable? I think I heard banana. That's right. Bananas are countable. 1 banana, 2 bananas, 5 bananas, many bananas. We can ask how many. We would add S at the end of banana to make it plural. Any other examples? I think I heard grapes. Right, grapes are countable. 1 grape, 2 grapes, many grapes. Good job. Well done. Any questions regarding countable nouns? Everyone is good so far? Good. Let's look at uncountable nouns. Uncountable nouns cannot be chosen one by one by one to be counted. We cannot add the S or ES to make it plural. We do not use a or un or the to indicate it is countable. It is not part of the rule. If we want to know if a noun is uncountable, we would ask how much. We would also use phrases like a bottle of water. Water is an example of an uncountable noun. Rice. Rice is an uncountable noun. We cannot count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces of rice at the supermarket when we are buying. We would ask for a cup of rice. Rice is an uncountable noun. Cheese is an uncountable noun. We cannot take the cheese piece by piece and count it. It is not countable. We would ask for a block of cheese. So we can add a, block of. So uncountable nouns are the same when they are singular or plural. We've used the example of liquid. That is one of the big things that we use that we use as an uncountable noun. If you want pop or Coke, we do not say, I want a Coke, I want a bottle of Coke. I want a bottle of water. Or I need bottles of water or bottles of Coke. We use measurements like liter to measure or talk about liquids, things that can pour. Meat is also an uncountable noun. We use weight to determine how much we want. Again, how much, not how many. 500 grams of beef. Grams is a way of asking for an uncountable noun. Coffee or tea are possibilities for weighing uncountable nouns. Another liquid that is uncountable would be milk. Any questions? Does anybody have other examples that they can use? I think I heard someone say petrol or gas. You're right. That is another example of an uncountable noun. It's not a food item, but that's okay. Good job. Great thinking. Here is something you can use to help you know what is countable and uncountable. You can take it home and use it as a resource, as something to look at and say, oh, now I know. Good. Let's practice. Let's do the first two together. Then you can take the sheet and work by yourself. We're taking a trip to the supermarket, and we're going to be looking for countable and uncountable nouns at a supermarket. Make sure to use the rules that we've learned to select the correct countable or uncountable noun to finish the sentences and questions. Question 1. I want 6 pepper or peppers? I heard someone say peppers. You're right. Peppers is the right answer. Peppers. Number 2. I need 2 milks. I need 2 liters of milk. Which one? Right, liters of milk. And why would we use liters of milk instead of 2 milks? That's right. Milk is a liquid, and anything that can be poured is an uncountable noun. Anything that is a liquid. Good job. Take time to finish the rest of the questions. Once you're finished the sentences, move to the chart below. And you can connect with a friend, you can meet up and work through it together. So we have uncountable and countable nouns. What you'll need to do is check whether the noun is countable or uncountable and make the plural form of the verb, if there is a plural form of the verb. And for homework, what I'd like for you to do is look around your house to see if there's something that you identify as a countable noun or as an uncountable noun. It doesn't have to be food. We've gone through a lot of food items today, so you don't need to, I wonder, can I find different ones? You can do whatever you would like for nouns, to find nouns at your house. So let's do a basic review again. Countable nouns can be identified with numbers. 1 banana, 2 bananas, 5 bananas, 10 bananas. Uncountable nouns cannot be identified with numbers. We identify with measurements or how much. With countable nouns, we ask how many. Does anybody have any questions? All right. Finish your schoolwork, finish your worksheet, and then meet up with your friend to talk about the chart, to fill it in. It's a little more complex. It's a little harder. So it's okay to work with someone else. Let me know if you have questions. Thank you.